my subbies, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. I wish everyone a happy and prosperous new year. More life, more blessings to all my subbies, my viewers, everyone who's watching. All I want to press like, yeah, big up on yourself. So today I'm just gonna be making lightning brightening soap for 3 of my clients. So they all have oily skin, a little bit of blemish and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna be making some soap, and this soap is gonna be consisted of like turmeric powder, and I'm gonna be using like some kojic acid as well, and avocado oil. And for this I'm just gonna be using like a goat milk soap base, guys. So for this batch I'm just gonna be using 1 pound of the goat milk soap base. So there's no other additives or whatever in it, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna be using. So first I'm gonna be measuring out 1 pound batch of goat milk soap. So stick and stay, guys, and just watch the process as I show you how I make my skin brightening soap. Very effective, guys, trust me. So just stick and stay and watch the video, guys. Okay, guys, so the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to cut our soap base into smaller portions. So yeah, you just need to get a sharp knife, and you're just gonna be cutting cubes, small cubes. And the reason for this is just to help to melt the soap base more effectively, guys. So yeah, you don't want to just take that big clump, like that big 1 pound, and just dump it into whatever you're gonna melt it in. It's gonna take a longer period of time, and yeah, it's just not the right way to do it, guys. So yeah, just make sure to just take your time and cut small pieces of soap base. And after that we're just gonna be melting our soap base, because you want it to be fully melted before you can add whatever additives you want to incorporate in your soap base, guys. Okay, guys, so now our soap base is fully chopped up, nice small cubes, right? So it's gonna melt effectively, so the heat is gonna just melt right throughout and give you a even melting. Okay, guys, so yeah, we're just gonna be setting that aside, and we're gonna prepare our other additives that we're gonna be putting in our soap. So I'm gonna be using some turmeric powder, guys, and you know this is a little gem right here, guys, and it's very effective. And we're also gonna be using some glycerin, and I'm gonna be using the glycerin to mix my turmeric and other powdered stuff. And I'm also gonna be adding some sodium lactate, guys. Yeah, and I'm also gonna be adding some kojic acid to my mix. So guys, I'm gonna be using a tablespoon of the glycerin to quickly dissolve my turmeric powder, and I'm also going to be using the glycerin for like to help to draw moisture to your skin. It's very good in like hydrating your skin as well as dissolving any kind of powders, clays, etc. So now you're just gonna add like a half teaspoon of the turmeric powder to your glycerin, and that's gonna help it to like just to mix it well. So to that mixture, I'm gonna be adding 1 teaspoon of sodium lactate. Okay guys, yeah, and the sodium lactate is just to help to give you a nice firmer kind of soap. Normally some people, when they make soap using the soap base, sometimes the soap might tend to be a little bit on the softer side because maybe they added too much water or oil or whatever. So the sodium lactate really is gonna help you to have firmer soap bars. Okay guys, so now I'm just gonna be adding like a half teaspoon of Indian clay, and this clay is really good in nourishing the skin. It also helps with dark spots. So I'm just gonna be adding it to kind of help to boost the effectiveness of the turmeric powder, guys. So that's a little tip right there. So guys, remember to just mix until you have a nice smooth consistency. We do not want any lumps or clumps in our soap base. Okay guys, so that's why you see me mixing, and you know me, I'm gonna tell you no to mix. Okay. Okay, so once all your additives are mixed thoroughly, we're gonna set that aside, and now we're gonna melt our soap base, guys. Okay guys, so as you can see, the soap base is being melted, and I'm using my stove top. Guys, you could use like a double boiler method or whatever way. Just make sure to use a low flame because you do not want to burn your soap base. Okay guys, and please be very careful when doing this. Make sure you wear protective gloves. Okay guys, so while your soap base is hot, you're gonna make sure to mix thoroughly to make sure that all the soap base is fully melted, guys. So I've added just a little some shavings of some other soap that I had, just to give it a little two color tones. So yeah, that's why you might see two different kind of colors going on there, but you don't have to do that. I just chose to do that. So now I'm just gonna be adding our mixture into the melted soap base, guys, and you do all of this while your soap base is hot. And guys, please remember, if you're using sodium lactate, once you add your sodium lactate to your soap base, you have to start moving a little bit quicker because the sodium lactate is gonna really start to harden your soap base. Okay guys, so you're just gonna have to just stir consistently, making sure it doesn't get too cool on you because it's gonna just start to get hard. Okay guys, so that's the trick of the sodium lactate. It really speeds up the curing time of the soap. Okay guys, so that's why you can see me mixing, because trust me, it really started to get hard. So I'm just gonna be adding it back to the stove, just on low heat, just to keep it warm. Okay guys, so while I add in some other stuff, like I'm gonna be adding some clove oil. You can add like a fragrance oil if you like. You can add like a vanilla, not a lot, like a vanilla extract, or like a peppermint extract, or you can use eucalyptus. You can use like a tea tree. So whatever extract you want to add, you would add it right about now, once the soap is kind of cooling down, guys. And you just need about 5 drops or so, not a lot. Okay guys, so I'm gonna be adding like a half teaspoon of kojic acid powder, and I'm just gonna be using the same container that I used to mix my turmeric powder in. Yeah, so like a half teaspoon of kojic acid, and I'm gonna be using like a tablespoon of hot water to melt the kojic acid, guys. So yeah. Okay guys, so the hot water just helps to dissolve the kojic acid much easier than if you're gonna use some cold water, guys. So yeah, warm water is always best to mix your kojic acid. And if you were gonna use like the kojic acid, the palmitate, you'd have to dissolve it in some warm oil, because the kojic acid, the palmitate, is oil soluble, but I'm using just a regular kojic acid powder, which is water soluble, guys. So yeah, that's another tip right there. So now we're gonna add our kojic acid mixture to our soap base, and you're gonna make sure to mix thoroughly. You want to make sure everything is incorporated into your soap. So you're gonna mix. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna be adding a couple drops of clove oil, Okay guys, and I'm also gonna be adding a little bit of peppermint oil as well, and I'm going to be adding about 5 to 6 drops of the clove oil because this extract is very strong guys. So yeah. Okay guys, so now I'm removing my soap base from the stove top, because remember I told you you can't let your soap base get too cool down guys, or else it's gonna just start hardening in the pot, and we do not want that. So yeah, so I just remove it from the stove top, and I'm just gonna be adding in my clove essential oil. And this is a very nice essential oil. It helps to clear up your acne. It's antimicrobial and antifungal, so yeah, that's why I'm adding it. And I really love the scent, nice aroma. So yeah, I'm just adding it, and I'm making sure to mix properly guys. You want everything dissolved and fully incorporated throughout your soap. Okay guys, so now I'm just gonna be adding just like less than a teaspoon of avocado oil, and I'm just adding the avocado just for moisture. It helps to moisturize your skin. So yeah, you know, kojic acid tends to be on the drier side, so yeah, I'm just adding a little bit of moisturizing properties. So yeah, that's why I'm adding the avocado oil. So just mixing your avocado oil, just make sure it's incorporated throughout your soap base guys. So yeah, so I'm just gonna be adding a couple drops of peppermint oil, not a lot guys. Okay guys, so now our soap is ready to be poured in our soap mold. So make sure you have your soap molds fully washed and clean and sanitized. You can use 90% alcohol or stuff like that to keep it clean. So now I'm just going to be pouring out my soap base, and I'm doing this while it's hot. So guys, just ensure to like pour your soap very quickly but carefully, because as you can see guys, my soap base started to really cool down, and it was kind of getting hard. Oh my god, trust me guys, the sodium lactate is it works pretty quickly guys. So yeah, just try to move as quickly as possible when you're pouring your soap base, or just make sure it is hot. As you can see, mine started to harden in the pot guys, literally. So yeah, so guys, if you reached this far in my video, I really want to thank you guys for sticking and staying, and I do appreciate all my subscribers, and I do welcome new subscribers to this channel, to this family. So yeah, welcome guys, and just please remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel guys. So again, happy new year guys, happy new year, and a blessed and prosperous new year to everyone. Peace out. Okay guys, so it's been about 4 hours. Our soap base has been setting, and yeah, it's fully cured guys. It's so smooth, it's very hard. Yeah, everything that I was hoping for guys. So yeah, that's our soap guys. So there you have it, quick and easy guys. 1 2 3, easy peasy. Yeah, that's our skin brightening and lightening soap.